Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my uh, uh, stream. I know yesterday I didn't. The night before, I really, the night before, I there we are. The night before, um, I was trying to do some exploration and that and uh, it turned out uh, that I didn't have to, but in any case, so I brought it back. But anyway, uh, they didn't have to make another account. But anyway, so what we're gonna be, and also yes, and I didn't wake up till later, and then I started everything later, and so I did all of the things I wanted to do. I still have my one in the dryer, and then I have to do some of my wash because it's the hamper is overflowing. But in any case, my dad had a great night's sleep. He's been having a great night's sleep. I had a great night's sleep, and I also uh, got my pills yesterday, so I'm starting to take them again. And I made an appointment with my doctor. It's the annual physical type thing, so it's nothing to worry about. And also, it's supposed to be warm-ish, and then hot tomorrow, and then back down. I mean, in any case, and that's the weather for today and tomorrow. What we're going to do is some Genshin on my Battle Pass Welcome, and then tomorrow for both. So tomorrow will be the 5.7. So uh, and later today, now you want to know what 1500 is? That's 3 o'clock in military time and 24-hour time. That's what they use. So what we're gonna do is the battle pass welcome, and I'm going to, and I don't this time when it gets closer to the time for the next patch, I don't worry about summoning. Uh, so it's uh, um, and so I don't worry about that. Um, and so I'm working out basically some things. And in any case, for those of you who are on my YouTube channel, like and subscribe. And and I hope you like this. We are going. We are going also do uh, the what do you call it, dailies, and then tomorrow we'll go through, and we're actually going to summon for uh, Skirk or Dahlia, or even if we might get both. Okay, but everything's fine. I just woke up late because I didn't get to sleep till around 3:30 Sunday night. But now that I'm taking my pill, I'm able to get back to sleep and wake up at a decent time. I've done my morning exercises, so everything's cool. So let's get started. And if you want to know if I do have a what you call it, one of those V, uh, yes, but um, yes, I do. And if you want a meter, I'll show you one. Oh no! Hold on. We have to do some uh, things, or we're not going to be doing it. Oh, and one more thing that I have to do first after doing this. Oh, that helps, doesn't it? One more thing that I have to remind people, so and here we are. And if this gets too hot, then I'll get my thing ready here. But if you guys, artists especially, if you guys are going to continue making me, continue with your, oh, I'm not going to read her rules on her Twitch profile, then, and as you nag at me, I am going to put you on this. And with one check mark, two check marks after the two check marks. No. But, because I am, and those of you who are doing Stream Boo or whatever, please go read my rules also before posting. I may have to add that to it. And because I do want to get started here. Oh no. So, if you don't mind, just now. Oh, I put them over here. And so, and so if you're an artist, I already have an artist. Her name's Miley. Which one's you? Ah, good. Okay. I love Diona. But if you're an artist, I already have an artist named Miley. She's doing a great job. She's actually working on another artist. I am looking at my own overlays, and I'll be continuing it later on. Usually at nighttime after my dad and I get to bed. So I will be doing that. Now, with this is Skirk, and with 4 stars besides Dahlia is Diona. She actually introduces us to the card game. She's a really good gal, and she also will help you out. And I love Candace. I actually recommend both of them, but I highly recommend uh, Diana. But both of them are really good. And that's Shenhe, who I got on my free to play, and we will be and I will be showing her tomorrow. These are the weapons. And we'll get her chapter. Yeah, the Genius Invocation TV. And she introduces us to that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then we're going to, where is it? Okay. And if you hadn't done the ley lines, you can still do them. It's just you will get that 30% off. And I will be switching them anyway in a minute later on. Okay, we've got let's do Hey Calm Down first. I'm actually using one of the older ones, but I do have oh, this is the newer one, and one of the older ones. Yes, I do need to get smaller. So what we're gonna do? Okay. Hey, calm down.
Let's do this then! Out of the way!
Orders given. Orders received. Life goes on.
Out of the way or get blown away!
What an idiot. So and I don't think I need to cook anything. That's a new one. Blubber cream. Okay. Okay, that's and Now he can. What I really like is while they're healing, study it. And so that way he'll know, well, this one as opposed to this one. And I really like the healer aspect. Mary here. Hey, I do custom. Did you read my Twitch profile at all on my Twitch profile? Go to my Twitch profile right now. No, I won't want to see your work. I have one named Miley, and she really does a good job. Go to my Twitch profile and take a look at her work. I already have one. Mary, I know you keep on making others. Would you like to be on my board? Because right now what you should be doing is going to my Twitch profile. I have rules. Please read them. And read them carefully, like in word per word, so it gets stuck into your brain. Because if you keep doing that, I'm going to keep putting your name on. Sorry about that, everybody on YouTube channel. She's this is another way for her to vent, and she thinks I like venting rather than playing. Okay, come on.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Excuse me. Oh.
Time for retribution.
Oh, wow.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze.
Windblade.
Okay. Okay, so that's nice being on board. Can you drop? That is also Mary. You're now right on my board. You're now right on my board. Mary here, you're right now right on my board. My Discord, both my Discord and my Instagram are in my profile, Twitch profile, if you look. Because if you keep nagging, I'm going to put a check mark on you. And then another check mark. Please check and also read my rules also on that. Because yes, they are on my Twitch profile. How's it feel to be on my board, Mary? How's it feel to be on my board? Please go to my Twitch profile and actually look instead of I read. There's nothing there. There is. You just have to look with your eyeballs. Read my rules. And again, for those of you watching on YouTube channel, I don't know why these guys think that I don't have anybody, but they need to really read my rules before posting, and also not only read my rules before posting, but actually not only read my rules, but actually look to see if I have such links on my profile. Because Mary, I do already have one. Her name's Miley, and she's doing a great job. And I am already looking at different overlays myself. No. So it's not that I'm completely starting out, but I'm not completely starting out. I'm starting where I left off since I broke my leg last year, and I'm healing. I'm able to bend my leg even for a short time. Even for a short time on my, okay, Mary. Or add me up on my Instagram at Mary. Mary, I want you to watch something. Mary, this is your name. Watch. Do that again. And no, I'm not. Because I got to take care of my father and see what he wants. I've also got to eat lunch and also take care of
Hey,
me,
you know what?
as well as fix dinner. I don't have time to
Do I?
anyway. I already have a person on. I already have a person who's doing a
Guys.
great job. Her name's Miley, and all you're doing is making me mad. And what do you have to say? Because I'm on YouTube as well. How are you going to explain this to them? And besides of which, I've had people before and after you who have said that they after Miley, and guess what? Their Instagram is shut, and the one that you and then they get and then what they do is either they don't put anything or they put their animals or their trips or their family. So, Mary, I'm not going to copy it down. You can actually look up, go right now to my profile. My Instagram is there, my Discord is there. Please look with your eyes and then read my rules. Because right now, you are considered as a spammer. So the next check mark, after that next check mark, Mary, you're gone. You're blocked. Please think about others before. Please be respectful of the streamers. And I bet you do this to other streamers, don't you? Because if you don't, I'm going to be your first, right? So anyway, I'm sorry for those of you watching on YouTube that have to see this, to wondering what the heck is going on? Why is she so angry? Why is she posting a name on the board? Is that for her to remember? No. Because this gal refuses to listen and refuses to read. Okay, now. Okay, we go down there. That's right there. The stairs. Aw, my little friend. So Mary needs to just check on my profile and actually read slowly, word per word. And learn to listen with her ears. Because if she can't, then she'd have to be like me and get her ears checked. And instead of support me and becoming a Twitch affiliate, she would rather nag. And I bet you she does this with others. Because if she because she figures, how else do I get people if I don't get them angry first? Well, she's finding out. And she doesn't get away with it with me. Because she's got to learn to pay attention, because her parents probably her mother probably got a note saying does not pay attention in class. Well, this is what happened when I was in high school. And they were staying after school in detention. Only my detention is called blocked. So she's, rather than reading, I'm gonna make this person mad. Well, I have one. Her name's Miley, and she's a college student. Unless Mary has just another profile for her to do, and I bet you she does this with others. And they block her. I'm just coming on again and I've been here for 6-7 months after my broken leg. Before that, it was about 6-7 months after my mom's passing. So Mary might want to learn patience as well and learn to read instead of I read. Nope, 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 nope. This is how she sees things. Instead of opening her eyes and actually looking. No, I don't want that. Oh, is it acting up again? So she's got to do everyone a favor and learn to read, and then learn to pay attention. Because otherwise, what's going to happen? Right? And Mary, let me ask you something. How many people do you do this on a regular basis? Or just say it. You're my first, Karen. And then learn to pay attention. and then just watch the show. Watch the show like everybody else instead of advertising yourself. And then after this, go read and reread. Reread my profile. Alright. I thought I did. Okay. Well, we'll try that and then we'll. Okay. Oh, so that's where it is. Okay, so we can go there afterwards. So. And I don't mean to be mean to anybody because I'm not being mean. I'm just letting them know that they need to just read my profile before even posting, because what they want to do, and I bet you they do it to everybody else, and that's what they should not be doing. They should not be doing that. Well, we did it. Okay. We did it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
And also, I don't mean to scare anybody off, but these artists, just so-called artists, I should say, these so-called artists, we're going here, because what happens is with these so-called artists,
Wheel of Life.
they just assume that, oh well, these streamers are dumb, these streamers, and all these people like Mary only want attention, but I don't give them the kind of attention I used to before Miley, and then after Miley I just tell it like it is, until I got sick and tired of it and started using my blackboard. And I don't like hurting people's feelings, but these artists especially have to learn to read the rules first.
Life goes on.
Because how many of the people of whom they have nagged. How many other streamers have they nagged? Got them either banned or worse. So they just have to chill, read the rules before posting. And right now, Mary's acting her shoe size because she figures, well, I'll just change my name. She would rather change her name.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui.
Well, we'll
I'm
find
convinced
out.
that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information.
Let me show you something before we move on. Yo! It's not that, huh? Okay. Whoops, I gotta go get Nati. This I got recently, and she's Sitlali. Granny Italy. I just wanted to show you. Whoops. I just dropped my pen. There you go. And hold on, everybody. I'm gonna get somebody. Come here. Come here, Nachi. And that's Nati for Nutland. My mom has always wanted me to name her Bunny, so I just named him. Oh, you got a little hole in you, little fella. Little fella. Okay. Okay, now where were we?
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kaniche say that she's a big name in Natland? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
Uh-oh, he's indeed doo-doo. On my other two, my PlayStation as well as my free-to-play were already past this, but that's that's okay.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Okie dokie.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Aw.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Oh, Paimon can see it now too.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Uh-oh.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Thank you.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
All right.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
Uh-oh. What was
You mean
that?
by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh, don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
I don't know, honey.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look. That little brat, I swear. I just...
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him, fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Given there are two
Interesting.
signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all that as well? Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now. Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Oh, she will. She'll kick butt. Oh, Chi-Chi.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Sorry about that. My dad got it. It looks like.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Ow! Ouch! Jeez.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts.
Yes, ma'am.
On my count. 3, 2, 1. Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Excuse for slacking.
Sacred name, Archon Preserver.
Give me a call.
Oh,
Time to fulfill my duty. Prepare yourself. First, let's end this quickly. I'll escape. Easy time for a break. You're breaking a sweat.
Oh, so sorry.
This is bad. I'm slapping off.
Let's fix this.
prepare to be blown away.
And then.
Verdict is... freeze. Do it, frostbite. Burn.
Orders given. Orders received.
That's let's go. Don't be a killjoy. We only just begun. Cool it.
Windblade!
Oh, you got this. You can't run. Well, I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We only just begun. I must collect myself. You can't run. Well, don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Dodge this. I miscalculated. That seemed to work. This one's cool it. Oh, so sorry. Freeze. Use this first. That seemed to work. Burn. Cool it. You need to hurry up.
Windblade!
Roasted fry. Freeze. You need to hurry up. This one's
Prepare to be blown away!
This one's well
Sacred
done.
name, Fortune Preserver.
You need to hurry up.
Windblade.
Roast dodge this. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fries. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
Windblade.
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Oh, so sorry.
Roasted fry. This one's well done.
Auroron!
Uh-oh. Found you.
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
What did you just call her?
Their granny. Got a problem with that, Paimon?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
Is there a problem, Paimon?
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
He's got his head on his shoulders.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Oh, sheesh. Yay, she's a little pissed off.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
They wouldn't dare.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Okay.
Nice.
I know. But we do need to level them up. So when I switch, they won't be too bad.
Wheel of life.
And no, I did not get Granny Italy.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Lali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Other Granny.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Okay. Oh, well, in a couple of hours.
Having a favorite animal, or vegetable or fruit, can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
In a couple of hours, it will be the maintenance. And as you can see, this and this and this will go. And I'm not worried because tomorrow we're going to be trying for Skirk. And thank goodness I'll be doing my exercises on my
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
be doing my exercises on my PlayStation. And I don't usually like to stream because I'm
Someone
busy
told you the Masters
focusing
of the
on
Nightwind is a tribe of weirdos?
what I'm doing there as well as
Who else
what
is
I'm.
there? I thought I was the only one.
What I usually do on so. And on the first day of summer, we are going to summon on that, and that'll be Friday. And that'll be the longest day of the year. But tomorrow we have something special planned. And what I'm going to do right now is put Don't worry, Kanish will put you back.
I'm here.
Yeah, she's gonna.
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
Deal. I'm in.
And so, and I do want to try and get Dahlia or and Skirk, and that's why I want to save. Let's see if we need. Okay. And I think I'm gonna go early and chill and rest, and also have some lunch, and then because I got to do some my wash I still have to do, and then tomorrow we're going to take a look at 5.7 as well as try and summon for Skirk. And I hope you did enjoy it. And have a great rest of your Tuesday, which I thought was yesterday, by the way, even though yesterday was Monday. And don't forget, for those of you who are wanting to do some things, now is the time to do it on Genshin, because they are going to have their update at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 1500, and depending on where you are, it will increase or decrease depending on where you are in the world. And I will see you all later, and have a great rest of your day. I'm going to see who I would love to, if anybody. I'm going to clip that. There's a lot of people on today.
How are you getting along? All done with your work? How are you getting along?
Sometimes the shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
Okay.
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos? Who else is there? I thought I was the only one.
All done with your work?
Okay. All righty. So we'll take care. You take care, and then we'll
I was the only one.
How are you getting with your work? All done with your work?
see you all later.